The scope of pharmacognosy. Right. Till now we have discussed about the definition of pharmacognosy, history of pharmacognosy, and now we are going to discuss about the what are the scope of pharmacognosy subject. Right. Why it is mentioned in syllabus and what are the different scope behind it. So coming to the scope of pharmacognosy, it has broad scope in the field of pharmacy. Right. So, as I told you, the pharmacognosy, it is derived from two Greek words, pharmakon and genosis. Pharmakon means a drug and a genosis means knowledge. So, the knowledge of drug, it is known as pharmacognosy. So, before also I told you that whatever the in pharmaceutical science, whatever the drug we are studying in entire our course, like its manufacturing, compounding, dispensing, its mechanism of action, absorption, distribution, all those things. Ultimately, directly or indirectly, this entire process it is depending on the origin or the source, right? So that's what in our definition we have seen that drug obtained from plant, animal, and mineral source, right? So ultimately these drugs are coming from the some or other source. That source has very important. So here in the first one in scope, it has given that isolation or analysis of phytochemical. So let us understand what is phytochemical. Phyto means a plant and the chemical means the chemical entity or moiety, a drug, one kind of drug which is there in the plant. So isolation or analysis. Isolation means separation. It how to separate it out, how to extract and take it in the different form, right? So here it has given the example strong acting substance such as glycosides from digitalis leaf. That is the first example given in isolation of phytochemical. So when we are using the crude drug in entirely, what is happening in that crude drug, there is one chemical constituent which is responsible for the giving the activity or for giving the therapeutic value. So along with that there may be the 100 chemical other chemical constituents which are there with the drug but they are not giving the therapeutic value. So when we will isolate that one, which one, the which chemical is responsible for giving the therapeutic value, if we will isolate or separate it from that crude drug, it the activity will increase or we will get the maximum therapeutic value. That's what here strong acting substance, the word they are using, strong acting substance or giving the maximum therapeutic value, that chemical or that substance like glycosides. There are lot of glycosides present in the different plants, right? Here I have given the example digitalis leaf. So in digitalis leaf it is famous only for the glycosidal containing crude drug which is having the cardiac activity. It is known as cardiac glycoside. So in from digitalis we are extracting the digitoxin. That digitoxin is the main chemical constants in definition example I told you. So that digitoxin, if you will able to isolate from digitalis leaf, we will get the maximum cardiac relaxation and contraction in the muscles, right? Second example they have given, that is the alkaloids from plants of belladonna, hyoscyamus and rauwolfia. These three plants, belladonna, hyoscyamus and rauwolfia, these are known as alkaloidal containing crude drug. So in these, why it is known as alkaloidal containing crude drug? Because in these plants alkaloid name of the chemical constants will be in more quantity or in more concentration. So if we will able to isolate those alkaloid, like from belladonna, atropine, atropa belladonna, the name itself is atropa belladonna. So atropine is the main chemical constituents, right? In raulfia, reserpine, yesterday also I told you, right? In hyoscyamus, hyoscyamin, these are the main chemical constituents which will be there in this plant. So we need to isolate them and we need to analyze, right? What is the structure, how it is going to affect for the particular disorder or disease, that we need to analyze. The third example, it has given that morphine and other alkaloids from the plant opium. Opium plant also I given the example, were isolated and clinical use are studied, right? So from opium there is a morphine, the potent analgesic chemical constituents obtained from opium capsule, that I told you these are the capsule which we need to penetrate the capsule with the thin metallic needle, and the milky liquid will come out from that latex, that is known as latex. In that latex, if you isolate that latex with the different chromatographic technique or spectroscopic techniques, you will be able to get the morphine, codeine, narcotine, heroin. These are the constituents we may able to get. So that will help you to analyze the activity. So these are the different plant example from where we can extract or isolate the main chemical constituents, that is the greatest scope under pharmacognosy. The second scope, in the second slide, it has given that structure activity relationship, right? So each and every chemical constituents has its own structure. That chemical belongs to which category of chemical, right? Like it is alkaloid. So for alkaloid, what is the basic requirement, minimum requirement to be known as a alkaloid? That nitrogen or more than one nitrogen atom supposed to be there in their basic skeletal, right? Then only we can say that is alkaloid. So what is the relationship with its activity? Activity is the sense therapeutic activity or therapeutic value. So how the structure is responsible to give the activity? Because in we know the basically that each and every drug, when it will be administered by any of the route, whether it is oral, parenteral or any route, ultimately the drug is going to bind with the receptor, and after binding with the receptor there will be the absorption and distribution. Then only it is going to reach to the its maximum plasma concentration and going to give the therapeutic effect. So if the particular structure will not be there, it is not going to bind with the particular type of receptor. Receptor is nothing but specialized form of cell. So that's what structure is having more importance. Here one example given, that tubocurarine and toxiferin from the curare plant have muscle relaxant properties because of quaternary ammonium groups. So here quaternary ammonium group is the minimum requirement for the toxiferin. Then only it is going to bind with the receptor and it is going to, so it's a muscle relaxant action. Muscle is going to relax when the quaternary ammonium group is there. If it is not there, it will be not known as a muscle relaxant action plant or constituents. The hypotension and tranquilizing actions of reserpine are due to the trimethoxybenzoic acid. So reserpine we are getting from raulfia root, right? That we need to isolate. In first we have studied that the reserpine, it is isolating from the raulfia root and it is known for the anti-hypertensive drug. So if it is anti-hypertensive drug, its tranquilizing effect, it is because of the trimethoxybenzoic acid. That is the minimum requirement in the reserpine. Then only it will be known as a alkaloid. Reserpine will be known as a alkaloid, and its structure, in its structure, trimethoxybenzoic acid supposed to be there, then only it is going to show the therapeutic action. That's what structure activity relationship, SAR. The short form is capital S, capital A, capital R. So SAR is also very important or greatest scope for studying the pharmacognosy. Coming to the third slide, that is the drug obtained by partial synthesis of natural products. So different drugs, right, which is ultimately, drugs means chemical constants or chemical moiety which is there into the plant, animal and mineral, even microorganisms. So these are obtained by the partial synthesis of natural products. These are only the natural products, right? So we have to depend on directly or indirectly onto the natural source only. The drug cannot be produced or designed only onto the lab. Even though if we are going for synthesis drug or some other kind of drug, the ultimately precursors we are supposed to get from the plant only, from the animal only, or from any of the natural source only. So the partial synthesis or the half synthesis has to come from the natural products only. Here one example given, that preparation of steroid hormones. Preparation of steroid hormones from diosgenin by acetylosis and oxidation, then further preparation of cortisone by microbial reactions. So you can see here the steroidal hormone preparation from diosgenin, right? Diosgenin also obtained from digitalis leaf. By these two process name they have given, that acetylosis and oxidation, and further preparation of cortisone by microbial reaction, right? So microbes will going to act when they will get the precursor or initial products. If you will provide circumstances which the microbes required to synthesize the particular types of steroidal hormone, then without diosgenin it is not going to initiate. Diosgenin is the first precursor which you will provide, then only you are going to get the steroid hormone by the process of acetylosis and oxidation. So that's what drug obtained by partial synthesis of natural products, it is proving here. The fourth scope which has given, that natural products as models for synthesis of new drugs, right? So model is the sense, if any activity we have got from the history that it is acting as a muscle relaxant, it is acting as a dental analgesic or anti-inflammatory or anti-diabetic, so we came to know that after isolation in this plant what is the kind of chemical constants are there which is showing the anti-inflammatory activity, what is the basic skeletal of the structure there, that we understood. Then only it being possible that the natural products became the model for the synthesis of new drug. If you want to synthesize the new other type of drug which can show the anti-inflammatory activity, then we need to know that what may be the model, what may be the basic reference. So here one example given, the morphine is the model of a large group of potent drug, cocaine for local anesthetics, and atropine for certain spasmolytic, right? So what if you want to initiate the anesthetics or local anesthetic acting drug in your laboratory for the synthesis, you need to know about the cocaine completely. Cocaine is going to be the model. What is there in the cocaine? How the structure is going to be? What are the substitute? What are the functional group? how it is going to bind with the receptor. If this model you don't know, we are not going to provide the precursors and we cannot initiate the synthesis of new drug which may have the local anesthetic activity. Right. The fifth one under scope, that is drug of direct therapeutic use. Right. Here in this heading means the drugs, many of the natural drugs which we are using directly. We need not to go for the preparation or formulation. We need not go for the any kinds of substitution or deletion. It is directly can be used for the different therapeutic activity. Among the natural constituents which even now cannot be replaced are important group of antibiotics, steroids, ergot alkaloids and vincristine. Right. These are the drugs obtained from the natural source, can be used directly like antibiotic, like penicillin. Penicillin, it is obtained from moles, right? Alexander Fleming discovered first penicillin. So in whatever form it is obtained can be used directly. Only we are going to incorporate into the dosage form. Or steroids, steroidal preparation, it will be having their own basic skeletal, that the four ring structure, like A, B, C, D, like ergot alkaloids. Ergot alkaloids obtained from fungus in the ray plant. So fungus, whatever they will produce and give you the ergot alkaloid, that can be used directly. Vincristine, vincristine is anti-cancer activity constituents which can be used directly for the therapeutic use in the cancer patient to kill the cancer cell, right? So these are that's what drug of direct therapeutic use can be studied and can be uh, elaborate in the pharmacognosy field only. The sixth one under scope of pharmacognosy, that is biosynthetic pathway investigation, right? So here we need to understand what is biosynthetic pathway. Pathway mean the way or the pattern and which way they are synthesizing the chemical moiety, right? So each and every plant, if they are known as a medicinal plant, because of the presence of some particular types of chemical constituents, it is alkaloid, it is glycoside, or it is what. So these alkaloid or these glycosides which is there in the plant, how they are producing inside them, because plants are known as a phytofactory where the chemical constituents will be manufactured or biosynthesized. Let me use the word biosynthesize. So when they will biosynthesize that particular types of chemical constituents, they will choose one pathway from suppose if you are preparing any kinds of dish, you need to have the particular method, right? Suppose if you are preparing tea, so first we are going to boil the water, then we are adding the tea powder, then sugar, then milk, then ultimately you are going to filter it, then only your tea will be ready. So this is the method you are adopting to prepare the tea. Like that, plant will also adopt one type of method, then only they are going to what you call biosynthesize the particular types of chemical constituents. But what is their way, what is their pathway, that we need to understand, right? There are so many pathway. Suppose if you want to go from the your college that is situated in Gunthapalli village, if you want to go to LB Nagar from Gunthapalli, so there are so many way. You can go via Hayat Nagar, you can go via any other shortcut, right? So which one is the suitable way to reach LB Nagar? That you need to understand, where you will get the less traffic, less pollution, and easily you can reach there without consumption of the less fuel. So how you will reach there, that we need to understand, you need to understand. Like that, if you will be able to investigate the biosynthetic pathway of the plant, we will provide the plant such a nutrient or such a hormones so that the plant will reach its biosynthetic pathway in easiest way, and at the same time it is going to biosynthesize maximum quantity of chemical constituents. That's what it is very much necessary to know or to investigate its biosynthetic pathway. Here in first point, biosynthetic pathway are of primary and secondary metabolites, right? So in plant there are two types of metabolites, primary metabolites and secondary metabolites. Primary metabolites are like amino acids, DNA, RNA, genetic material which the plant will use for their normal growth, whereas the secondary metabolites like alkaloid, glycoside, tannin, resin, which are responsible for the defense mechanism of the plant, but they don't use it, that is usable for the human being as a medicine, right? These are known as secondary metabolites. So how they are biosynthesizing these metabolites inside the plant, that we need to investigate. Some of the important pathway of Clavin's cycle of photosynthesis, Shikimic acid pathway of aromatic compounds, right? So there are different types of pathway like Shikimic acid pathway, Clavin cycle, that will happen inside the plant. With the Shikimic acid pathway, it is for the manufacturing of the amino acids like tyrosine, tryptophan, phenylalanine. So this they will adopt. So what is the pathway they are adopting? That we need to understand. How we need to insert some radioisotopes. We need to inject some isotopes in the plant, and it is going to attach with the what do you call precursors, and ultimately you are going to extract it out, which will tell you the story of entire pathway what the plant is adopting. The next one on the last slide, the seventh one, cultivation and collection of medicinal plants, right? So this we have discussed a lot in the during the definition, that cultivation and collection, how it is supposed to be, like everything we need to understand when we are going for the cultivation of medicinal plant, like soil particle, water holding capacity, rainfall, temperature, day length, climate, right, fertilizers, manures, different pesticides, herbicides, pest control, harvesting, and during after harvesting, collection, what is the right time of the collection, when the plant has been reached its maturity level, and the plant is having maximum content of chemical constituents, that we need to understand. Here the example given, that clove can be grown only in the islands. Cinchona, what is the season of the cinchona to grow, what is the type of seeds, how we are going to seedling of the seeds, right, that we need to understand. Cinnamon bark, what is the time of collection of the bark, when the bark will detach from the wood, what time it will have the maximum content of the constituents. Senna leaf, how we are going to showing the seeds of senna, and what is the per hectare seed requirement, how the soil supposed to be plugged. Opium, when the opium capsule will develop, how we are going to extract the latex from the opium, that we need to understand entire collection and cultivation parameters. Preparation of herbal formulations, that also I told you during definition, like churna, ashawa, arista, leha, right, different types of like chawanprash, dasmula arista, these are the different types of formulations available in Ayurvedic, like Dabar Chawanprash, all of you are having nowadays, right? So Chawanprash, there are 300 types of drugs, honey, how to go for the decoction, what are the drug in what quantity, and how much we are supposed to boil, how much we are supposed to add, all those things, the preparation parameters also we need to understand. Then ninth one, development of tissue culture plant. Tissue cultured plant means nowadays it's the scenario of the hybrid. Everywhere we are trying, we are eating and expecting the hybrid, the big size of the fruit, the big size of the vegetables, having the good nutrient. So after understanding the plant's natural pathway, we have understood that what are the things if we will provide in our laboratory so that the seed will germinate fast, the plant will grow fast, and the plant will not take maximum time to give the vegetable or all those things, right? That we